On today's episode, we continue with gutting the interior and weighing everything that comes out. First thing you'll notice is I put the Integra seats back in. I am sitting in the passenger seat, but everything else is as it was in the last episode that you saw. All the trim pieces and headliner are still in, and that's what I'm going to be taking care of today. I'm also going to be weighing everything that came out of the car so that you guys can get an idea of how much weight I'm taking out. Here's those two seats from the back, and then my bucket full of stuff that is to be weighed. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the looks of everything and what I did last episode. You see, this is the passenger side door, and it is still disgusting. I have not touched it yet. It still has that plastic trim, and it just definitely needs to be cleaned. You'll remember in that last episode, I went ahead and cleaned up and sprayed the driver's side door, and I think it looks pretty awesome. Considering it was a spray rattle can too, it looks really good. So clean that up. You may notice that little red Sparco door handle here that I have fashioned. I'll be doing an install video in an episode coming up. What I'm gonna get going on is pulling all of these plastic pieces here in the back, and then getting ready to pull down that headliner, and we'll go to time lapse of that now. So that's the two side pieces out, and pretty much it's really simple to take them out. It's just some screws, and then a couple little 10mm bolts on this car anyway, and just some force, and those things will pull right out. What I'm gonna do now is get going on the side trim panel, whatever you want to call it, pieces, and then be able to pull the headliner down. And then I'm gonna go and, like, this was a bracket for the seat. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. I don't need it. To give you a bit of a better view in here, messing with the headliner now, and you'll see these little bolts up here. Focus. There we go. Those little bolts along the headliner are what I am going to take out. The side I kind of just ripped out. So the screwdriver, they kind of just work themselves out. And you're able to pull that down. I just wanted to show you more closely what I'm doing here. This is the seat belt for the back seat, and it's got this big 17mm here, these couple little things you just saw me pulling on, trying to pull out, and then there is a 10mm up here on this bracket. seatbelt is gonna go, obviously, and will be weighed, as no one's sitting back here. And then this allows me to pull off the headliner from there, because this side panel thing is gone too. Oh, there we go. Here is the panel and the seat belt I have in my hand. Seat belt right there. These two are going into the ever-growing pile to be weighed. This is everything out so far. I went ahead and took the sun visors off, all the little screws along the side of the headliner on both sides, and now I should be able to pull it out. I'm going to set you down here. So now it'll be coming out. This little oh crap bar was hanging onto the passenger side. Two little screws I didn't see. Just took that out, should come down now. And there we go. And out it goes. Look how gross that is. Whoops, that does not need to be in there. And this is what it looks like on the roof. Here is everything that I will be taking out of the car. All lined up here, getting ready to be weighed. Car is pretty much stripped out on the inside. So first up is that bucket of parts that was the seat belt, radio, and a bunch of miscellaneous bolts and stuff like that. And that comes in at 11.9 pounds. 11.9. Now I'm going to be weighing the back seat cushions, or the back pad backrests. 21.6 pounds for the backrests. For these pieces and the headliner and like the side trim pieces, I don't have one of those like scales that you can hang stuff from to weigh. So I'm just gonna be guesstimating here, and you'll just have to take my word for it. But I really feel like all those pieces combined can't weigh really any more than 10 pounds. These little side pieces, I mean, you could lift these things with your pinky. The headliner is probably weighs the most, but again, all these pieces together, probably 10 pounds. And then this back cushion here, that you sit on from the back seat, that thing's maybe like, I'm gonna guess 5 pounds. So we'll add all that up together and you'll see the total here. Pretty cool, huh? This is how it wraps up today. The interior is now completely gutted to my liking. Yes, I'll be running a Clorox bottle while I'm racing. No, that will be gone. All I'm going to be doing is cleaning up this inner wheel well. I figure you guys don't need to see that in the video right now. You'll see it in an update coming up in the next video. And then I'm also going to be showing you how I went ahead and did this little strap, which I think is pretty cool. So, thank you guys for watching, and we'll be seeing you in the next video.